As we know, natural disasters have long been a reality for Filipinos. The Philippines consistently ranks as the most vulnerable country in the World Risk Index. With an average of 20 typhoons each year, resilience has become second nature for many people in this country. But as the impacts of climate change continue to intensify and the frequency and severity of these disasters is growing, so too are the challenges faced by communities in anticipating, responding, and recovering to these disasters. Coastal and rural communities are already vulnerable, are finding it harder and harder to bounce back. And while we aim to limit global temperatures to 1.5 degrees as per the Paris Agreement, we also recognize that anticipatory action and early warning are key to minimizing loss and damage. We must be proactive, not reactive. We've seen firsthand the devastation that these disasters bring. A recent British Embassy mission to Siargao, celebrated for its natural beauty, wildlife, and thriving tourism, revealed the still lasting devastation left by Typhoon Odette in 2021. Even now, the damage to homes, infrastructure, community spaces, and marine ecosystems is significant. Recovery is essential, but it's equally critical to ask ourselves, how do we prevent such devastation when the next storm comes? This is where the power of partnerships and local leadership comes in. The UK government, alongside the Swedish International Cooperation Agency, has supported governments in Siargao through the Climate-Resilient Siargao project, funded by the GSMA Innovation Fund for Climate Resilience and Adaptation.
Led by Komunidad, this initiative has focused on enhancing the capacity of local communities to track and predict climate and weather events. By building stronger forecasting systems and empowering local leaders to make informed decisions using this technology, we are taking important steps to protect our most vulnerable citizens. Through the project, local government units gain access to localized real-time data. This allows them to more easily identify risks as they emerge. The enhanced information strengthens the decision-making ability of LGUs. It enables them to allocate resources efficiently, communicate risks at a community-specific level, and deploy targeted interventions. We recognize that solutions, to be long-lasting, must be locally led. But our work cannot stop here. We must ensure that adaptation and disaster risk reduction measures reach those who need them the most. This includes closing the financing gap on adaptation, making sure that new infrastructure is climate resilient, and prioritizing local adaptation and resilience efforts.
We commend Komunidad for their commitment and congratulate them on the progress made so far. We also recognize the dedication of the local governments of Siargao, whose efforts to build a more climate and disaster resilient future serve as a model for other regions.
Moving forward, we must continue to drive forward innovation, resilience, and collaboration. While we have already made significant progress, it's crucial that we sustain our efforts. By working together, we can create a future where communities are not just recovering from disasters, but are prepared, can take anticipatory action, and collectively respond in the most efficient ways possible.